Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you well. Today we've got paternalistic national news with Professor Johnson. It is the 20th of February, 6 o'clock. The history of the House of Lords, 2000 to 2002. Down in Devon, Exeter, Livingston, Royal Marine Corps Training Centre, aged 16 to 17. The Commons, subsequent vote of the re-informed descended. I'll tell you about when I was down in Devon when I was aged 16 to 17. I sustained a 3-day training course for the Royal Marine Corps. Entitlement after that to pass for the 30 days training down in Devon, Exeter, Livingston. Obviously my mum, I don't think you know, when it was the MP back then, I think it was Tony Blair, he's trying to get through the House of Commons for the Lords, he's trying to get intact the bill for better NHS, better environment and mental health throughout farming, and the courts unfortunately didn't put it through. So I was devastated. My mum had severe cancer, breast cancer, skin cancer and septicemia. So upsetly I didn't stay in for the duration of 30 weeks training. Anyway, the Commons subsequent vote on the re-informed descended into a vast. MPs were eventually presented with 7 proposals for re-inform amid allegations that the Labour whips were exerting pressure on the Labour MPs to follow the Prime Minister's line. Now of the problems mustered its majority support, it was expected that the Joint Committee would then make further attempts to fashion a proposal that would carry out majority of the Commons, but not successful. Re-inform emerged now withstand the press criticism levied at the Blair government for its failure to take a radical lead on this issue. The status quo might be thought to have certain benefits. The particularly re-informed House has continued to prove a more potent obstacle to government policy than the Commons. As the re-informed debate raged at the end of 2002, the Lords succeeded in persuading the government's flagship bill to reform the National Health Service, and in both 2004-2005 the Lords inflicted defeats of the government in respect of proposal anti-terrorism legislation. It might also be suggested that the current House had by then become reasonable representative of the public at large, at least in the respect of the issue of the party affiliation. In 2001 general election, the proposition of the eligible voters who supported the Labour, Conservative and Liberal parties were there 24% for Labour, 19% for Conservative and 11% respectively. At that time, Labour peers held 28% of the seats of the Lords, Conservatives 32% and Liberals 9%, with the balance held by the crossbenchers. The Lords might plausibly claim to be better representative of the contemporary voting patterns. That is it, the Commons. Paternalistic news on sport. Interesting news on the sport today. Chris Eubank, this boxing news, Chris Eubank Sr. claims he is shaking with nerves ahead of showdown against James DeGale on Saturday night. Eubank Jr. will trade blows with DeGale at the O2 Arena this weekend in a super middleweight contest from which the winner can gain pay-per-view pedigree. Both fighters have suffered a career with losses in the last 15 months, which has altered their trajectories. James DeGale losing his IBF title, Caleb Tranex in December 2017, while Eubank Jr. lost on points to George Grove last February. Eubank also lost his other fight at the top level in 2014, coming out of the wrong side of split decision, the alleged resources suggested, against Billy Joe Saunders. I was there watching that fight. It was very, very close. Could have gone either way. I'll leave that there, my thoughts to the actual reverb, but there you go. Anyway, prior to the losses, the Brightonian was touched at next Floyd Mayweather by his father, a comment by which the two-weight world champion admits is now embarrassed. Both previous losses for De Gaulle has made the showdown even more important, and another loss would seriously impact Eubank Jr.'s box office allure. Oh, showbiz news. Serena Williams glues glimpse inside Meghan Markle's baby shower suit. Tennis ace Serena has been posting selfies on the luxury penthouse where she threw her baby shower for Meghan Markle. I did suggest the pictures on social media on Facebook. So if you're on my Facebook, please have a little look if you want to. The tennis star, 37, gathered her celebrity friends in New York yesterday to help the pregnant Duchess of Sussex celebrate the impending birth of her first child with Prince Harry. News on the royal family. She booked out the luxury penthouse at Mark Hotel, priced at £57,500 a night for the bash, which was attended by pals including Amel Clooney. I don't know if that's George Clooney's wife. Followers have not got a look inside the venue of its seriously swanky venue as Serena showed off the suit in a series of selfies, snapping pictures of herself inside the suits. Massive bathroom, she's told fans, which she is enjoying a relaxing day before the party. Quite a lot of news today. She captured the pictures even on a relaxing day. I often need to remind myself I'm beautiful and strong, she suggests, and that I'm grateful for these pants. I need them today. Now we're going to the world's worst economic country. Haiti protests police crash with demonstrators demanding President quits over corruption claims. Demonstrators in Haiti have stoned the house of their national president, Juvenal Moise, during a deadly 4-day protest against corruption. Thousands have taken the streets across the Caribbean nation since Thursday, calling for Mr. Moise to step down. Clashes between protesters and police took place over the weekend, with local reports claiming as many as 4 people being killed. At least one person was fatally shot, apparently by nearby police officers, during a demonstration in downtown Port-au-Prince on Saturday. Now we've got tourist information. Before we start, I'd like to show you some of my art. Here we have Roman-built victorious Colchester Castle. Tourist information. We're going tourist information within Colchester today. Yesterday was Clacton, today is Colchester. In Easter holidays is coming up with the kids from holidays April the 8th to Monday the 22nd of April. Monday to Monday. Places to visit: Colchester Castle. There's free parking. Colchester Castle is an architectural style of a Norman architecture functions a castle museum. The castle was built over a Roman temple. Also has parks, areas of acres of playing fields, loads of obstacles in the park area. Absolutely outstanding attraction. Very close to local amenities such as Nando's, you got Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, ZZ, Jamaican, designer shops. On the back of the castle leads onto a big bowling alley and aqua springs and leisure centre also, which got a gymnasium, swimming pool, various classes going on there. The swimming pool, it's got rapids, got everything on it. It's absolutely outstanding. Across from that is a McDonald's surrounded by McDonald's, and in town we have surrounded by nightlife, pubs and clubs. To visit, please check our tourist information online. You won't regret a lovely Easter break, as so much war memorials and lots of gym, fitness centres and universities throughout Colchester, oldest recording town centres. Absolutely wonderful place to go. News on paternalistic national sports. A Man City not great news. A Man City fan left in a critical condition following an alleged assault after the Shale game. Man City said one of their fans is in a critical condition in hospital after an alleged assault following their Champions League win over Shale in Germany on Wednesday. The club are working with Greater Manchester Police and German police to ascertain more information, winning the game 2-1. Now more news, shocking news actually this one. Bit of bright for the future of the ladies, equal opportunities on that anyway. Females snooker. It's going to be the first snooker game shown live on TV. In a snooker shootout, we have Rhiannon Evans and Emma Parker ready for a massive opportunity. Two females ready to make history as the first women to compete on television in the final stage of the world ranking event in the UK. Now we've got paternalistic politics news updates on Brexit. Brexit could cause empty shop shelves and a massive 50% hike in grocery prices. Lobbyists say that the effects of the looming Brexit could be devastating. Paternalistic national news on today's weather forecast. Down in Exeter, Lympston, we've got 12 degrees Celsius, sunny and a gentle breeze at 10 p.m, temperature dropping to 9 degrees Celsius. Over in the west, Cardiff, we've got 13 degrees Celsius, sunny and light winds. 10 p.m, we've got misty and a gentle breeze, temperature dropping to 6 p.m. Celsius. I'm sitting near the window, so I know it's a little bit chilly out there. 6 p.m, London, 30 degrees Celsius, sunny and a gentle breeze. 10 p.m, partly cloudy and a light winds at 8 degrees Celsius. So temperature's dropping by 10 p.m. by about 3-4 degrees in all areas. Over in Glasgow, up in Glasgow, up in the north, Scotland, centre of Scotland, sunny intervals, 11 degrees Celsius at 10 p.m, and light cloud and a gentle breeze. Temperatures feel like 8 degrees Celsius at 10 o'clock. Clacton-on-Sea in Essex, partly cloudy and a gentle breeze. Temperatures feel like 10 degrees Celsius. Then at 10 p.m, partly cloudy and light winds, temperatures dropping to 7 degrees Celsius. That is all for Thursday's news update. And tomorrow, we'll see what's on tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow, so I might do Saturday's sports fixtures. I really hope you're enjoying the watching. I'm doing what I can to get my name out there. I'm hoping to get my own channel established, and I really hope you're enjoying the guillotine towards PNN News, Paternalistic National News, with Professor Johnson in the Constitute of Hertfordshire in Essex. Thank you. Hertfordshire is in Greater London, by the way, but Essex is where I'm originated from. Thank you for watching, and I hope to become a major MP in the House of Lords. I just need your vote. Vote for me. Thank you very much.